Hi, this is Dave, and I am here to give a wedding present to Sylvia and Alex. This is a story about a wedding from the country of Morocco. Once a long, long time ago, there was a very wealthy man who lived in a very, very small village. Everyone was very close to each other. Everyone had a great relationship with each other. Everyone had a good life in this little village. This wealthy man was extraordinarily kind, extraordinarily loving, and he, in fact, is one of the principal reasons why the town was so well off. He loved his life. He loved his family. He loved his friends. Perhaps, most of all, he loved his one son. Now, time came to pass, as it does in this life. He was taken gravely ill, and so was his wife. In the mid-course of life, they found themselves facing the end. So he called his son to him and made his son promise this one thing, that when he decided to choose a wife, that he would consult with his close friend and let his friend be involved with the choosing of this woman, because his father said there's nothing so important in this life as finding a good mate to walk with. The son promised, "I will do your bidding, Father," and soon after that, his father passed on. Well, years went by, and finally it came time that he wanted to take a woman. He had grown into his own stature, and he thought it was fitting time to take a wife. So he called his friend and told his friend about what his father had said. And his friend agreed to do this. He went off by himself and he thought long and hard about what would be a fitting way to make sure that this woman was an upstanding woman, spotless in character, and a woman that God had intended for this man, for the son of the wealthy man. He came upon an idea. He would place the woman in the groom's chambers and close the door with just a little opening so that the groom could stare in on her, but he could not enter because he would place a stone in front of the door, thinking that with the woman that was God's own choice for the man, that he would be able to move the stone away from the door. So this is what he did. When he found the first woman, he put her in the groom's chamber, closed the door, about that much open, and placed a huge stone in front of the door. Well, the groom was allowed to look inside the door at this woman and beheld there an absolutely stunning figure of a woman, graceful and erect. Her posture was just so like a board. She would light a candle with a graceful flick of her wrist, come to the candelabra. Everything she did was so graceful, elegant. He knew that a woman with this kind of social stature would be very important for him to have at his side as he went through life. So he began to try to move the stone away from the door, but it wouldn't budge. Now, the friend was watching this, and he had told the village that he had found what he thought was a suitable mate for his friend, and so everyone was anticipating whether or not there would be a ceremony. Well, he couldn't move the stone, so it was told throughout the village that there would be no ceremony. This was not the one.